I got a big order here from Inline Fabrication. Got a bunch of stuff sent from them. Really nice packaging. Everything was put together really well. Got a bunch of different accessory plates, and I got a handle. So the other thing that I primarily wanted from them was this 9 3/4 inch tall ultra mount with the quick change plate. So shipping was quick. I think my order took about 4 or 5 days for them to ship out. This is an American company. Everything's made in the United States. Really nice quality of the finish on all of their products. I couldn't really find any flaws in any of the finish on the metal parts. The instructions are pretty good. There's a bunch of stuff online on putting everything together, so they do give you a page or two with each item. This is the 9 3/4 inch ultra mount. The cool thing about this size is that you do get a shelf, so you can put stuff when you get your press set up. You can put stuff underneath it, and then you have a little bit of storage. So the way this really works is it's 4 pieces. There's the shelf in the middle, there's the 2 side pieces, and then there's the actual quick change mount. So far I have the Rcbs rock chucker, and I have a plate for that, and I have my powder measure stand. So I'm going to be putting this where that plate is, and so I have a couple different plates that this came with. So this is the one for the rock chucker. So the way this works is you put it in, comes with these wing nuts, you screw it down, and your press will already be attached to this plate. So that's the rock chucker plate. I also have a Hornady lock and load progressive that I'm still waiting on getting. That should be here soon, and I have a plate for that. And then the other thing I got is you can get this blank plate. So you can put a vise on this, or a case trimmer. It's a lot wider than the pre-cut press plate. So I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this yet. I may, every time I go to the store, I see those really lovely vices. I may get a bigger vise, or even you can put a grinding wheel on here. Anything case prep related. So at least I have a blank. Or the other thing I'm considering is I just got a Lee Loadall shell loader, shot shell loader, buckshot loader, whatever, and I may be able to mount that on the blank. So I don't think Inline has a Lee Loadall plate, quick change plate, but that was something else I was thinking of. And you can, drill your holes and then use it that way. So again, this is a really nice sturdy piece. One thing to keep in mind here, and you can find this information on their website, are the dimensions. So it's about 11.5 inches deep by about a foot wide, or 12 inches wide on the base. So for me, one dimension that is fine, but I will have to keep an eye on, is how deep it sits in here. Just to show you my current setup, I have this accessory plate from Rcbs, and these are good to have. I mean, I wasn't sure that if I was going to work on this little table I have, and I ended up deciding that I liked working here, but the height was not correct with the stool, and the way I was sitting, it was kind of an awkward position. So yeah, with the ultra mount, I'm going to raise it, and then this this kind of hits me in the leg when I'm sitting down, so I have to sit to one side, and after a couple hours it's not the most comfortable position. So with the ultra mount, to raise that up, and then this is the stock Rcbs handle, but you can get a different style. There's a couple different styles actually from Inline that you can get, but I'm going to see how this works for me and then see if I need to change that out. Alright, so I got this mounted up. Very solid. I mean, this will bring my table down before the mount separates. So I don't have the most ideal setup with these screws. I'm using these flathead with a washer. I mean, it's solid, but you know, depending on what your mounting surface is, you're probably going to be able to get a little bolt in there or something that, you know, could take a lot more weight and not really fuss as much as a damn flathead. But anyways, I got this in here. I had a little clearance issue there, so I would just measure the back. You know, if you have an overhang like I do, then you want to make sure that you're going to be clear. So the way that this works is each press is going to have its own specific plate that is custom made for each type press. Now you can get the blank one and drill your own holes if they don't have one that works for you, or you just want to have interchangeability. This point here slides in, and then these two screws come out the bottom. So with those two screws, they give you these wing nuts. This surface is a little bit elevated, but I can swing this arm down while I'm seating all the way and it won't hit my body, so I can have a straight on angle when I'm reloading, and I think that's going to be much more ergonomic. Already I can see how this is going to benefit me. I mean, you do have a little bit more movement getting the shell up to the shell holder. It's a little bit easier having it this set up this way, a little bit higher, and it clears the whole front of the lip here of the table, no problem. Get a little bit extra storage on this rack and underneath. Very, very solid, nice construction, flawless basically, and great shipping, quick shipping, good company. I think the shipping is free and there's no sales tax because they're in Oregon, so can't really go wrong with that. I'm gonna set that other plate, the Rcbs plate, on this side. They give you hardware, so the bolts and washers that I had with the bolts and washers that I had with the accessory plate, Inline Fabrication gives you new hardware. So again, really nice. I would buy it again. I would buy as many things as I can from them that work for you. I even got this, these are kind of cool. So they sell these bins, and then they have these bin covers so you can fill them up. You know, normally you could only fill the bin to that high, but with their bin covers you can fill the whole thing up. And then I had these are Harbor Freight, these bins, so their bin cover doesn't fit exactly, so I had to use some tin shears and get that. I ordered a couple extra, and that's pretty good, so that will help with a couple of those cheapo Harbor Freight ones. So thanks everyone for watching. When I get the Hornady, I'll put another video up with the stuff that I got for the Hornady. I got their lighting kit, the handle kit, and the bullet tray kit. So anyways, let me know if you guys have questions. I'll put a link to the website of the manufacturer if you guys want to check them out, see if they have anything that works for your press. But this should be a nice ergonomic change for my reloading station with this rock chucker.